Hey everyone, Yoshi here. Today we're going to be talking about the TCG Card Shop Simulator Yoshils mod that I made for myself. I am Yoshils, by the way. Today I'm going to show you what your folders should look like for the game. So if you need to install everything first, please do so before actually going into this mod and installing this stuff. So as you can see here, this is like the main folder I have for myself. There's going to be a few extra things here, maybe not, depending on how you install, but everything should be as is here. You're also going to have this. You should have this installed beforehand, before installing the Yoshils mod. So when you go into here, you're going to have plugins, patchers, configs, cache, whatever it may be. Again, a lot of the stuff should already be in these folders that beforehand. If you did install all the mods beforehand, please do so. I'm saying this a second time now, so you know it's important. But the first thing we're going to go into is patchers. You're going to have this over here, but this is one of them that I'm telling you that you need. This goes into a config that's here also. That's very important, which you're going to have this folder here, and then you're going to just drag and drop what I have in my folder from the zip. Same thing over here with the plugins. You could just drag and drop everything here also, which is the art expander, the custom expansion, the expansion mod, the TCG mod, and the texture replacer. These are all things that I have edited myself. I don't know if I don't remember if I did the sound one, but if I didn't, I could do like a sound replacer thing. I have it here, so just in case. But those are like the main things. There is extra stuff here I have for myself when playing the game because it's quality of life stuff. But other than that, though, it should be like that. The texture replacer is going to show up here. You drag and drop everything here. Textures are going to be all set up. You should see this folder. I did that on purpose, which has all these here. Same thing with the texture replacer data. It's going to have all this here. And then you should have this here, the expansion pack, which is all this here. As you can see, I have stuff here also that are going to be texture replacers for the game. So please have that in the game folder, obviously. And then have the art expander, which is very important because you have this file right here, which is every single card. So please have everything here in this folder too. So that is how you're going to have everything in here. If it does not look like this, don't worry about some of the stuff because, like I said, some of the stuff is just extra that I have here, like the smelly customer thing and everything. So, like, you know, that's made by other people, obviously. Please go support them too. And then you should be able to get to this here, which is the TCG Card Shop Simulator, which is the mod I made. So, with very much help from the Pokemon TCG Card Shop Simulator mod. They're awesome. Awesome people. Awesome Discord. I am also in that Discord, so if you ever want to talk, I am in there. Or if you need help with stuff, they're in there too. And then I also have some assets from, well, not some, just like 2 or 3 assets from the Yu-Gi-Oh mod, and then maybe a few more from the Dragon Ball Z mod, because I can't do 3D models, and some of the assets, obviously, from the Pokemon mod. So I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you very much for making mods and kind of inspiring me to do this. So now we're going to go into one of my games so I could show you. The game does take a long time to load, so please let it load. It is very necessary that you have it load, because if you don't, that's a problem. And then, as we go into the game, also lower your volume at the start, because sometimes the game, I have loud music, as you can see here. Oh gosh. So, obviously, I lower at my end. Let me see. Okay. So then the music shuts off for me because I have it set up like that. But just kind of a thing. And then here's your mod. It should show up right here with all this here, as you can see. So we have all this over here, all the packs, all the video game mods I made. All this is here. Look at this. And then you can see some of the cards that I made here. I'm not going to show you most of it because, you know, I don't want to spoil too much. But I will say... Okay, good. As we go into this file, press U to go into the different folder files. See this here? Please do not open packs for this. It is not done. There's only... I'll show you one page, which is this. So as you can see, most of the cards are not set up yet. And then we have other stuff here too. So all the other packs work. This pack works. This pack works. It will show... Let me see here. Then you go here. Then you go order stock. If you go all the way down, it will say work in progress, do not open. So never open these, just sell them. But these two packs work. So if you want to open extra packs, I have these packs working too. So that is my mod so far. As you can see, this is all from the Pokemon mod. Again, thank you very much for that. If in the future, if people like this enough and ask me about it, I will do the rest of this. But like I said, this was my own personal thing I wanted to do, which is why it's the way it is. But yes, if you have any questions, please let me know. I'll try to help as much as I can. I'm not the biggest expert on doing all this, but I did enough that I was like, okay, I'm gonna release this. But please, if you have questions, please ask. I will try to answer as best as I can. I'm not gonna be able to be like a wonder machine, but I wanted to at least give you an idea of how it should look in the folder, what you're supposed to put in the folder, and how it looks in-game. So, thank you very much. I really appreciate you guys, and you all have a good one. Bye-bye!